Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Mustangs offense takes the field for the first time today. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
He'll do it himself.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in, it's moved. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. The Buffaloes offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Yates. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Wheeler. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Out of the gun, they give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got him right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Colorado. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Takes the easy completion. Breaks into the open. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's moved. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. They'll try the run. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Wants to bring it back. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Holds it in. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking to pass. It's Yates. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll send the back in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Here's a heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. The Buffaloes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. The Mustangs want to move quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Quick strike complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Yates. Under fire. He's going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Crosses the 30. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He makes the catch. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Wants to throw again. Snagged out of the air. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
At the 26-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
To throw, it's Yates. A little release to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. He slides that just inside the right upright. And the 3-ball gives us a tie.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Third down play from the gun. It's complete on the right side. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
On to kick it away.
They kick it away on fourth down. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Pulls it, fired complete. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. It's Dykes. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's Yates. Under fire. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
He's tackled.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Skips away from pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Buffaloes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll run the sneak for it. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And now they take the lead.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On fourth and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. To the air on first down. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. The Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that ball is live in the backfield. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Yates. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy, and this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Got rid of it just in time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Took a shot as he threw. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. Takes it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, punt, pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
The Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Yates. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
The Buffaloes will call on their punt team. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's moved. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got his man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Off the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the field goal ties it up here in the second quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Southern Miss is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. They're trailing by 10 to Virginia. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. To the air, it's Yates. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll take the deep shot. Intercepted deep in his own end. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
It's just part of playing with position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? Probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
And the Mustangs will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That's reeled in. It's Dykes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The give out of the gun. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Yates. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Looking left. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to go up top on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. He wants to throw it again. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, and that ball's free behind the line. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Back to pass, it's Yates. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. When you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Hines is back in the middle. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll leave it with him. Spins away from the defense. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown Mustangs.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Off play action. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Back to throw, it's Yates. Here's the pressure. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. The Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Got a little space. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. The give to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Dykes. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Dykes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air. It's Yates. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Power football with the run. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. He's looking to throw on third and short. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They boot it away. Wants to return it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Yates. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Out of bounds at the 50. And first down.
Looking to throw on first down. On target over the middle. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Gain of 26.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go back to the ground. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but they've been in a dogfight all day and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over San Diego State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt.
Fourth down coming up.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Looking downfield, it's Yates. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, SMU. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Colorado, 20.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brooks. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Fires left. Found the spot in the defense. Bulldozes his way through. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking downfield, it's Yates. Oh, they're after him! And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury tent.
The Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. Punt is in the air. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Handoff from the gun. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
30 short, the run, and looking for the first down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Punt is in the air on fourth down. And the returner will be brought down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it inside the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
From the gun, the running back has it. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Yates. Here's a heat. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Mustangs will hustle to the line.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the 4th quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He
lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Now improvising. Got the first down himself. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Yates. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Dykes. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Buffaloes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack play.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Shakes off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's White. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Yates. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Makes the grab. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming. The Buffaloes send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Makes the grab. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Timeout, Colorado.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's moved. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Mustangs in the hurry-up.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And the Mustangs with the 1st and 10. The quarterback takes a knee.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there are still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, and pick.
Turning it on! They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
For first down.
And the quarterback takes a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.